What you're looking at is a game show, or at least the electronics or the logic for a game show. We have ring-in buttons for 3 contestants, the lights on their podium or whatever that light up and tell the world that they were the first person to ring in, a light that tells all of them when the system is armed, a ring and enable which arms the system, and a reset button. So the first thing we'll do is we'll arm the system, because we don't want people answering questions before they've been finished being asked. They want to have sort of a go signal so they can all start at the same time and not jump in, not jump the gun. So we'll enable the system, which does 2 things. It lights up the ring-in light, ring-in armed light, or the ring-in enable light, and it opens these AND gates. So as soon as any of these buttons fire, it will allow a signal to pass. Without that, the signal only goes to the gate and won't pass. But when we have signal on the other side of this gate, the signal can pass. It goes through to this gate and then goes to this, which is a latch. These are 2 NAND gates, which are AND gates that just put out a negative output. And this is a configuration called a latch, and I just looked it up online to figure out how to make the light bulb stay on when the switch is just a momentary switch. So this allows the light to stay on, and it also gives a signal to this circuit here and here, which tell the other 2 contestant circuits that they can no longer bring in. There's no prize for second place here. Only the first person gets in and is allowed to light their light. When this gate, this is a NOR gate, an OR gate, which puts out a negative or inverse output. When it detects either one of these has signal, it inverts and doesn't give a positive signal to this gate, which stops the signal there. Whereas if there is no signal to this little SPI network from the other 2 lights, the inverse of this NOR gate is positive, and therefore when this closes, it will allow the signal to fire to the latch and light the light, like that. So what the reset does is reset all these latches. The reset signal goes to 3 places, here, here, and here, actually 4 places. It resets the latches for the contestant ring-in, and it also resets a latch for the ring-in enable. Because before that is, we don't want to necessarily enable the system while someone has answered. We want to go to the next question when everything is dark on the podiums. And when the question's finished, someone can ring in, the other people can't. And there's the basics of how a game show works.